up, guys? It's Megan, and yes, I still have my Christmas decorations up, at least my tree. I feel like I'm going to leave it up forever and ever. I just love it. It makes me so happy, and that's all I have to say. But I did put up like my little Valentine's Hello Kitties so you guys can see them, because I did want to at least display them for a little bit this year. And I need to get like an Easter one. I don't have a Hello Kitty holding like an Easter egg or like an Easter basket, but that would be really cute because I have Hello Kitties for pretty much like every season or holiday if you haven't noticed. So this video is really exciting. I'm going to share with you all the makeup that I hope to finish up in 2019. Some of it I definitely won't finish up, but I'll talk about like those specific products when I get to them. But a lot of this stuff I know I can finish up this year, and I really want to and need to for some of it. Like, I don't want to be as much of a makeup hoarder as I have been for the past like 5 to 10 years. So this year I'm really going to try to dwindle down my collection, and all of this stuff I enjoy. It's not like stuff that I hate, and I've done videos in the past about should you pan something or declutter it or throw it away. And if you hate something, please throw it out. Please declutter it. Like, we are on this earth for such a short amount of time in terms of like the universe that there's no reason you should be like working on something and using something that doesn't bring you happiness. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, don't kill yourself over getting your money's worth out of something, because sometimes like the money's worth is learning that you don't like the product or that type of thing or that step of makeup. So take it from me, don't waste your time like working on products you don't like. Just get rid of them, pass them on, or throw them away. These are all things I genuinely love, and some of it I'm like, no, I don't want to use it up, but I know I need to based on when I bought it or all sorts of different reasons. So there's a lot in front of me, but we will just dive straight in. So one of the main things that I want to work on this year is all of my mascara samples. I have, let's see, 7 here, and I do not want to acquire any more. I don't know. I got into a phase at the end of last year where I was getting a lot of like little kits with like deluxe samples, and I like trying out different things, but I realized I don't really like trying out mascara, because mascara is very important to me. Like, it's something that makes or breaks my look. I love having distinct volumized super black lashes, and some mascaras just don't give me the results that I like, or they transfer on me, which is a big problem that I have with a lot of mascaras. And so trying out mascaras is not something that I enjoy, and I realize that now, but I want to try all these mascaras out, see if I like them. Currently, I'm trying out this Hourglass Caution mascara, which I love this like triangular packaging, and it's really nice. It's what I'm wearing today, but I know in the long run I'm not gonna buy high-end mascaras, and all of these samples are from high-end brands. I have Benefit, YSL. I love YSL mascara, so I'm excited to try the Shock. I have the Stila Huge mascara, the Sephora Lash Craft, the Milk Kush mascara, which I've also been trying, and the Dior Show Pump and Volume, which I enjoy as well. But I know in reality that I am just gonna repurchase my Maybelline mascaras. Like, it's not even a question, and I just want to use these, enjoy them, try them out, see if I like any of them, and just kind of move on. So I want to use up all those mascaras for sure. I am also really excited because I'm almost done with my Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Moonlight. I love this thing so much, and this is how much I have left of it. And it was at once a full-size stick, and I got this years ago from one of my friends on here, Natasha. And Natasha, if you're watching this, I hope one day you come back to make videos, because I love you and I love your videos. She had the most epic empties videos. Like, oh my god, it just like thrilled me to watch her empties. But years and years and years ago, she sent this to me, and I love this. I'm wearing this as the base of my eyeshadow look today. I've been wearing it pretty much like every day, no matter what my look is. It's just so gorgeous. It's like a champagne-y taupe, and it is a metallic. It's just stunning. And so I want to use it up because it is a lot older than other things in my collection are, and I just want to get every last drop out of this. And I did get a few Laura Mercier caviar stick sets for Christmas, and so I want to use those as well. So I don't have use it up goals for those products, but it would be nice to work on them and try to use some more up. But I definitely want to use up this Moonstone shade. And this is something I don't think I will fully use up because there's tons of product left, but my Chanel New Moon Illusion d'Ombre is a product I love but really, really neglect. I almost never use this product. I probably use it less than 5 times every year, which is shameful because it is so gorgeous. And this is a cream product, so it won't last forever. Like, just look at that. You can sheer it out or build it up, and it's just this is like summertime in an eyeshadow to me. It's just so pretty. It's the perfect like warm bronze shade, and it just makes me happy. But I don't use it a lot because I'm like, oh, I don't want to use it up. And that's something I want to stop doing, and I want to make like a PSA video about like, what are you waiting for by not using your really nice, really expensive, the products you love? Like, what are we waiting around for? Like, use them. Like, they're gonna go bad. You're either gonna use them up or you're gonna throw it away. Like, it's not a question. They're not eternal products. And so I want to get my use out of this. I bought this a few years ago, and I'm like mad at myself for not using it very much since then. So I want to use this a ton this year. I don't think I will use it up, but I want to get a lot of use out of it because this year, or last year, I'm getting all my years mixed up because I keep calling 2019 next year, but it is 2019. So in 2018, I decluttered my Illusion d'Ombre in Illusoire, which is like the most beautiful, like taupey purple. Oh my god, it's stunning. And I never wanted to get rid of it, but it dried out. And I got this probably a year or two after Illusoire, so I need to get my butt moving because this will dry out too. So that is something I really want to work on, but I probably won't use up the whole thing. Then I have my brow pencils. So I'm working on the NYX Micro Brow in Auburn. This thing is never ending, I swear. I barely need to use any, and there's still probably like, oh my god, there's probably like months left in this thing. So this is how much I have. And this is a fine pencil. I have the shade Auburn, and I really like that. I'm actually getting my hair done today with like some ombre highlights, which I'm excited about. But Auburn still works for my hair even though I have like dark brown hair and it's not red anymore. I just like that warmth in my brows and on my face. I just really, really like it. So I'm working on this in my project Use It Up, and then I have 2 Anastasia brow wizzes in Auburn and medium brown, and these are basically brand new. So I cannot buy another brow pencil until all 3 of these are used up. Like, I want to get the brow definer from Anastasia, but I need to use these up, and they last me so long. Like, I know some people are like, I go through these like every month. Like, I don't know how, because I just like lightly go through, so maybe that's why, but these last me forever, so I just need to use them up. Okay, this is something, oh, I need to use this shit up so bad. The Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. So I have a little trial, like travel size and the full size, and they're both not full. But I've had this for a long time, like years. And I've never gotten rid of it because I'm like, oh, it's just like alcohol and who knows what glycerin might be in here. So I've never been worried about it like going bad, but I just feel like shit's probably getting weird in here, you know? Like, I need to use it up. It still works for my skin. It hasn't irritated my skin. So I'm going to work on using these up this year, and it basically is just a makeup setting spray. I honestly don't think I've ever tried a different setting spray other than a NYX one that I really didn't like. I truly think that this helps make my makeup last better throughout the day. So I just need to get in the habit of just spritzing my face at the end of my makeup every day, and it'll be gone before I know it. Also, I want to work on some primers this year. I'm almost done with the Cover FX Illuminating Primer, like deluxe size. Then I have a full size of this. So I'm thankfully almost done with it, but this has been holding on by a thread for like years. Sorry, I have like an itchy nose. I got this like 2 years ago, I think, in a set with another product that I want to use up, and I don't know why I didn't finish this up before buying a full size, but I have a full size of it, and this is still kicking, so I'm trying to use that up. And then I want to use the Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh Primer. So this is the purple shade one. And this, even though like the packaging is pretty big, it's only full up to like this font. So it's basically half full, and that's how it came. So that's kind of weird, but yeah, so I want to use this up. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I don't. But I want to use it up because I bought it. So a lot of the primers I have were like gifts with purchase or like in little kits or something. Like this, I actually bought it. So I want to use that up. Then I have some powders I want to use up. So this is the Cover FX Illuminating Powder that came in a set with this and the Illuminating Setting Spray, which is something I want to work on this year, but it's not, I don't know why, but it's not like as important to me to use up. But this Illuminating Powder, geez, this is good. Like, I did not think I would like this. I don't even know if I've used it more than like 2 times before, like recently. And this is in the shade Light. There's a light and a medium shade. And the light is pretty much like translucent. This is really nice if you like a glowy foundation but you want to set your makeup. This gives me the best of both of those worlds, and it's just really wonderful. So I've fallen in love with this through rediscovering it by trying to use it up. So this might be something I actually purchase, which is like the risk that I'm taking with using up this stuff is like, yeah, I might actually purchase it again once I use it up, but I do want to be mindful of what else do I have in my collection that might fill that need. I really don't have any powders, so if I use this up, I would probably purchase it. The other powder I want to use up is the MAC Prep and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder. So this is about halfway done. It's a loose, like silica powder, and one of my friends on here, Kristen, sent this to me years ago when I used to film. Like, I used to have my vanity in front of this window, and I would like, I don't know, it was just like a certain time in my YouTube career I remember it based on where I sat. So this is where I sit during this time of my YouTube career. But yeah, I remember her sending this to me because it was on like the stuff it was on like one of my wish lists, and she sent this to me, which was so sweet of her. So I need to work on this because it's pretty old, and I just, again, like with the Cover FX powder, I feel like I don't even know how much I like it because I barely ever use it, and I think this will be wonderful in the summertime. So I'm using this illuminating one up while it's still cold and while I still really like a glowy foundation, and then I'll utilize this more in the summer when I want more of like a mattified look. So that is my plan with those, and loose powder just takes forever to use up, so who knows how long that'll take. Okay, for foundations, I have 2 that I'm working on right now that I am so like loving the pairing of these together. And then when you put on the Cover FX illuminating powder, it's just like angels sing. So the Smashbox Studio Skin and the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I wear these mixed together every single day, and I love it. Like, I will possibly be sad when I use these up, and one of you guys gave me the most like obvious and genius suggestion about my Laura Mercier foundation that I really want to try. You were like, get a sample of it before like you use up all your foundations and go out and buy it. And I was like, duh, like why did I not think of that? Like, thank you guys so much. Whenever you give me these little like tidbits, I am just so thankful. So thank you, because I will get a sample of that when I get closer to being done with these, because if I really love it, I'll be too tempted and then I won't want to finish these up. So I'm gonna wait till they get lower. And these kind of got like messed up because I had them laying down, but these are like really low. With this you can't tell as much because it has a stupid little doe foot in here, but I really have to scrape the sides to get stuff out. So These I've been loving, but I want to use them up. And I definitely want to use up the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. So I got this in 2018 from Marshall's because I wanted to try it for so long. And I use the shade Opal 01. This is fine, but it like, I don't know, it just doesn't really do anything for me. It is very, very light coverage, which some people like, but if I'm going to wear like a face product, I want like decent coverage, like at least medium coverage. So this is just not for me, I don't think, but I do want to use it up. This is just like a trial size, deluxe size. But yeah, I definitely want to use that up this year. For concealers, I'm almost done with this NARS Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. I scrape the sides every day that I use it, and I can see through the sides at some parts. So I love this. This is my favorite under eye concealer, and I would repurchase it, but I have a few that I need to use up after this. But working on that. And then I desperately need to use up the Rimmel Match Perfection concealers that I have. I have Fair and Fair Light. They no longer make this, which is why I have not wanted to use them up. Like, they make a product that is called Match Perfection, but it's a completely different packaging and formula. So I'm like holding on to dear life for these because I've used these since like high school and college, and so they're like a nostalgia thing for me, but I also think they're wonderful like lightweight concealers. But I need to use them up. There's no sense in holding on to them forever. Like, it's fine. So I want to use those up this year. Okay, then 2 highlighters I want to use up. One I'm working on actively, which is the Becca Moonstone, and this is how much I have currently. So just like around the ring, but it's like pretty like thick where it is next to the pan, because you usually like use the center of the product and not really going around the edges, but I just go around the edge every day, and I use this every single day. So I don't know how long this will take me. It's in my first quarter project pan, so we'll see how far I get by the end of March. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And then I really want to try to use up my MAC MSF in Lightscapade. So this is a product that was also sent to me by one of my friends on here, Anna, and that was years ago, and so I want to try to use it up. And you can see I have tons of pan on here, and yeah, I like this. I really do like this, but I want to use it up. I think that would be pretty freaking epic. Then I have 2 blushes. The NARS Deep Throat blush I'm actively working on. I am so close. This is just like a small deluxe size, but this has taken me years to ever get to this point. I literally scrape off some with my fingernail every day to apply it because it's so like hard pressed now, but it's fine. It works just as well, and I absolutely love this. And then my Chanel Rose Bronze. So I would just love to hit pan on this because I have used so much of it, and I feel like I'm so close to hitting pan, but I just never have. So I at least want to hit pan on this, but it would be really cool if I could get a lot of use out of this. It's just like the most perfect, just like it says, Rose Bronze. It's stunning. So yeah, definitely gonna work on that. And then finally, I have lipsticks, and I am not going to use up all these lipsticks, like I know that for a fact, but I need to work on these. And there's 2 that I left at my desk at work that I don't have to show you, but I have 3 of these Color Riche balms in Nourishing Nude. I have 1 at my desk and then 2 here that I need to use up. Like, I bought these in a panic a few years ago when they were discontinuing it, and this is actually the newer version. I don't even know if they sell this, but it's called Nourishing Nude, but it's like a completely different color. Like, it's a light nude, and the real Nourishing Nude, for all those who know, is like this beautiful like rich rose color. So it's like they called them the same thing, but they're not. But I want to use these up, and the one I keep at my desk is almost done. Then years ago, it feels like yesterday, but it was years ago, I was obsessed with the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks. I still don't understand why they like downgraded to the packaging that they have now. These are just so luxurious yet edgy. I love the shape of the bullet, how it's kind of like a tinted lip balm. So I have the shade Liar and Rush that were some of my first ones that I want to try to use up more of. So I doubt I'll be able to use them up. This is Rush and this is Liar. They're almost the same shade, but Liar is just warmer. So I have these, and then another one that I didn't have to show you is called Sheer Rapture, which is like a sheer berry color. So I think that would be easier to use up. These are like really highly pigmented. So I don't know if I'll be able to use them up, but since they are getting older, I want to try. And then, oh, this is depressing, but these Rimmel lipsticks that I have loved for so many years, like, oh my god, since I worked at Bed Bath & Beyond, which feels like 10 freaking years ago, these, I never use them. And they're just kind of like in my collection because I love the colors so much. And they're like nostalgia, but I never use them. So this year I want to try to use them. I'm not going to use them up because they're all pretty much like full, but I'm going to try and see what I can like accomplish. But I probably have to get rid of these at the end of this year just because like the oldness and it kind of freaks me out. So that is all of the makeup that I want to use up in 2019 and all the little stories that go behind it. But I think that a lot of these things are very doable and I can accomplish almost all these things other than the ones where I said like, I probably won't use it up, but I want to focus on it. A lot of these I can definitely use up, and I can probably use up more stuff in my collection if I really put my mind to it. But I don't want to do like intense like project pans. Like a lot of these products will probably be incorporated in my quarterly project use it up project pans, so you might see them in there, but I might just work on them on the side and just try to use it up. Like my NARS blush, I've just been working on this on the side and I'm just like going for it. So I hope I can use up most of this stuff, and for once this year I'm going to keep all the makeup empties that I use up and then do like an epic makeup empties at the end of the year. I find those videos so fascinating, but I just never kept my own makeup empties to see how much I use up in the year, but I think this year I'm gonna do it, so I think that'll be pretty exciting. So let me know if you're focusing on certain products to use up this year. I would love to know. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today as always, and I will see you really soon. Bye!